Yeah.
Here we are.
And remember, we gotta look at the camera,
Yep,
right?
yep. Looking at the lens. Yep.
Okay. So how do we introduce this thing? No, this is like banter.
Oh,
Okay,
this
you have
is
to look.
banter. Yeah. How do we introduce this thing?
So Beth, how do we introduce this thing?
I mean, I guess we just jump in, right?
Sounds about right. I guess maybe we'll introduce ourselves first.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. Hi. Hi, I'm Beth Messich of Beth Messich Coaching and Consulting. I've been a leadership, career, and executive coach and focusing on intentionality, perspective, and reflection. And I also have another side of my business, which is consulting in the HR people space, specifically around learning and development for companies of all sizes.
You can just say like you're a badass. Like,
Well, that's shorter, I guess. Yes.
Yeah. I think you're a badass anyway.
Well, I
and I'm
appreciate
lucky
that.
to be sitting with you. My name is Greggy. Amisial. I am here in representation of Activating You, and super excited to be here sitting with Beth. Talent development leader, been working in this space for some years now. I'm truly inspired by wellness and trying to be the best version of myself. And that was kind of the start of this thing that I'm working with called Activating You. It's founded on the concept of helping people like engage and find the best version of themselves. We do that through focusing on the right set of habits, being clear on what our priorities are, and then building momentum towards the goals that you have to be the best version of yourself. And my partner in crime is behind the camera right now, Sandy Pickett, principal and co-founder with me. She's not on camera, but I get to play dress up with Beth on here on camera today. So yeah. Exciting. So what are we doing?
So we have decided to do a podcast called My Personal Professional Life. So why personal professional life?
Well, I think what we've seen in the last couple of years is that the personal and professional lives have sort of been crashed together. I think in maybe a decade ago, the conversation was around personal and professional life balance, work and life balance.
Balance isn't a thing.
And balance isn't a thing.
It's not a thing.
But even less so, I think right now what we're experiencing is that our worlds were forced together in a way that many people have never experienced before, right? We worked at home, literally putting our personal and professional life in the same exact space, and trying to be successful in both of those has already been a challenge, but now having them crushed together made that challenge even more so. And I think in what we see in conversations with our friends, it's the memes that we pass around talking about having cases of the Sundays and not wanting to go to work, or the joke video about what we look like on Zoom. All those things are they're really like avatars for a real thing. And that's the pressure people feel to perform in both these spaces at the same time. And not that we're experts, but through the things that we've learned and seen in conversations that we've had with great leaders and people and the examples that have been shared with us, we have something to offer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think as two people who have worked in the talent development, leadership development, learning and development space for a combined like almost 30 years now, which is
mostly on your end.
Yeah, it's mainly me. But I think we come at this with that lens. And I think what we've talked a lot about just even personally is this idea of, again, balance is not a thing. It's really work-life integration. And so that's why we're talking about our personal professional lives, which actually